We are live. Hello, everybody. Wednesday, Majorly Bearded. No big announcements tonight. No planned giveaways. Just a good old-fashioned brotherhood hangout talking about beards. You already know on Wednesdays I'm with this social distancing. I'm getting messed up. My Mountain Dew's still in the fridge, so I'll grab that in a second. But Mountain Dew, beef jerky, and I may have to throw in there some heat training tonight. How you feel about that, man?
I think that's great. You got to do what you got to do. We are in like the week before the Super Bowl. We are trying to be the best we can be right now, and there's no looking back. Like, leave it all on the field.
Yeah, and I have not stepped up my game the last couple days. I got to be honest there. I have not. I've been planning to like elevate my heat training every day, but it's been kicking my butt.
Yeah, it still hurts every time I take one of the mediums.
Same.
Betsy will say, did you have another peanut? You know, like making sure I don't have anything worse.
Yeah, right.
Crying, tearing up.
Oh, man. But hello, everybody. Hello, Connor. Hello, Everett. Hello, Joshua, Joe, Corey, the Rocket, Mayor.
Yes.
Anybody that doesn't know the Mayor, this is a good buddy of mine. We teach together. He started this bearded journey about 9 months ago, and we've been streaming it ever since. Beard Octane's in the building. And this Wednesday night, Majorly Bearded just kind of became its own thing where we hang out. We kind of organically started eating jerky, eating hot stuff, drinking Mountain Dew, and just kind of talking about our family and perspective and a lot of that other stuff. So this is what we got going on. And if you guys have any questions for us, I was kind of hoping people would shoot us some like interview questions tonight. I thought that'd be kind of cool and just get to know us a little bit better, especially the Mayor. If you guys have anything going on. Is tonight the spicy live stream? Well, it will get a little spicy, but no, the big stream is. I better make that into a banner. Mayor, tell the people while I make this when the big stream is.
This Saturday. It is May 2nd at 9:00. We will be joining in with a bunch of guys that are gonna be trying out the I brought it over here somewhere. The Death Nut Challenge 2.0. 2.0. We're trying to get ready for that. We've been eating some spicy stuff and training the best we can. It's not as easy as we had hoped, but nothing worth having is, you know?
Absolutely. We are going to have a milkshake on hand to celebrate afterwards. We're going to have some sugar on hand to try and soothe the pain a little bit. And it's going down. We're going to do it regardless of how it feels. And I think it's going to be entertaining. Somebody was looking stuff up, and a lot of people have done the Death Nut 2.0 videos, but they believe only one person has ever done a live stream.
Oh, really?
That's saying a lot.
Done it like live.
Everybody else has recorded a video, edited, and posted. We will be the second. The first one is Johnny Scoville. That's what he does, his live stream every day, hot things. So we will be the second group of people to ever live stream it. So pretty excited about that.
Yeah, they should have that. They've got Guinness Book of World Records. They should have like Guinness Book of secondary records, like second place.
We would hold so many. Like so many
good stories there.
Yeah. And we got a couple trimming questions for both of us. Joshua asked, have you stopped trimming altogether? I have stopped trimming altogether for the meantime. I have not trimmed at all in probably 3 or 4 months, and it's looking really good right now. So there's no reason for me to start trimming. And then somebody said, Mayor, have you trimmed since they last saw you? And I'm going to grab my Mountain Dew on that note so we can toast.
Since last Wednesday, I did just scissor cut the sides a little bit. I caught, you know how it is. You catch yourself in the mirror or in different lighting, certain ways. I caught myself and I had like a puff ball kind of growing out of my face or whatever. Like it just was. So I just chopped that a little bit. That's about it.
Okay. All right. Cool. And we got all the friends in here. Hello, Emo. Hello, Funk. Hello, Half Baked. Hello. Who else we got in here? Funk. Yeah, everybody. Gary. We got Beef Octane. We got Joe switching back and forth. We got Sean Law. We got Jeff, Pizza Face, Callie, Steve. What's going on? Coming in a bit. And Mayor. Inquiring minds want to know, do you wear hats as much as Dan C? Because there is not a day that has passed in this quarantine period where I have not worn a hat. Every single day of my quarantined life, I've worn a hat. Mayor, are you on that level?
I mean, I've worn every day. I don't wear it around the house usually. You know, for this, I like to put a hat. If I go out of the house, I put a hat on. Yeah, I mean, I'm rocking the Beardscape, all hair, one length trim right now. So, yeah, I mean, I'm not embarrassed of my work, but I like the way the hat looks a little bit more.
Mondo says, Beef Octane, what? Emo, tell me you know that there's a new beef jerky company called Beef Octane, discount code DanC10, all caps. A lot of people have been receiving their Beef Octane shipments this week. It's been really cool to hear all the, I've seen live streams about it. I've seen posts about it, man. It's been really, really cool. And yes, we do have a new batch of Dan C hats coming in the very near future. Within about the next month, we will have the new Dan C hats up. And as my buddy Ryan J says, if you could hit the like button, guys, that would be greatly appreciated. Thank you very much there. So far, we got 43 likes and 2 dislikes, so hopefully we can convince them that they are enjoying the show. Whoa, Emo did not know. Emo, we launched Beef Octane last week on this show. Last Wednesday was the official surprise announcement. It was really cool. Slapped a sticker on my Beard Octane hat and rocked it from there. So yeah, Emo, Beef Octane, it's amazing. First question that I'll get to everybody here. Hello, Remy. What is everybody that has tried it? What is your favorite Beef Octane flavor? What is your favorite Beef Octane flavor? Now, the Mayor, you've been marinating it for a week now. If you could only pick one to keep, you only have one. What out of the ones that you have, what are you going with? So, guys, throw your favorite flavor out there in the chat.
I'm going to go with honey pepper for me.
Ooh, a lot of people have said that. And Funk says, Dan, you're going to have to change your logo to a longer beard. No. I want my logo to be relatable. I want it to be in touch with the everyman beard. So it's on purpose, Steve. It's on purpose.
Get him in the door.
Honey. Say it again. Honey pepper?
Honey pepper. Yeah.
Okay.
And then what? I can't remember the name of the fireman themed one. It was a hot one. It was really good. Maybe
you got the Reaper and you got Thermite.
No, it wasn't Thermite. Thermite is right there with this one, but they're like hand in hand. There's 2 of them. I swear. Thermite.
Not the Reaper?
It's not the Reaper, but it's up there. Thermite and like
Hazard. Hazard.
I think so.
It says Hazard. Okay.
Yeah.
So I can't have those ones, so that's why I would not know. If I had to pick one, it has shifted over the week. Fire Hazard, that's what it is. It has shifted over the week. So my number 2 is turkey jerky. I love turkey jerky. But if I could only keep one for the rest of my life, it would be the Blazing Buffalo, the chicken jerky.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's so nice. The texture is my favorite. It's wonderful. Wonderful. All right. Wonderful. So I am excited. Beef Octane says the Inferno is coming soon. I think that's the ghost pepper one. What's up, Adam K?
Oh, yeah.
I think that is the ghost pepper one there. Have you tried Cavalier? I have, Connor. It's really nice. Really, really nice. Is it that time, my friend?
I can't wait anymore.
All right. And I have not had any pop. I usually drink 1 pop a day, but usually on Wednesdays, I treat myself to 2 because it's Wednesday. I have not had any pop today. I wanted it to be special. I wanted to pop this lid with you guys. Ready, my friend?
Ready.
Oh, yeah. So We've got Mountain Dew, you guys. It is beautiful. We got a couple other things. And again, guys, we're going to talk about it a few times tonight, but the Death Nut 2.0 Challenge live stream is Saturday, 9 p.m. Eastern, man. So pumped. Tyson just came in here from Faithfully Bearded. They had to postpone their food challenge on Sunday. So no food challenge Sunday, but that's just more of a reason to join into our live stream on Saturday, our heat challenge. Robert, thank you for the kind words. So what are we chewing on today? Well, one thing that we're chewing on is we got a guy in here by the name of Sonny. I don't even think he wanted me to call him out here, but I'm going to. Sonny sent me out some Matador Flamin' Hot beef jerky, and I shipped a box over to the mayor's house. And this is a Flamin' Hot jerky, and it is with the flavor of Flamin' Hot Cheetos. And this is downright amazing.
It's very amazing.
Good. Like, so the beef octane would be more of like a moist. I know I said that last week. It always freaks everybody out. But it would be more of a moist type of jerky. This would be more on the drier side, but not dry. Like it's just a tad bit beyond dry.
Stringy dry. Nothing like crispy at all. No, It's really good.
Right. And it's really good. So if you like the flavor of Flamin' Hot Cheetos, like half of my first hour does at school, this is amazing. I don't really eat Flamin' Hot Cheetos, so I don't know what it is. All I know is it's just got like a little kick, just a little bit of a in there.
Yes. I feel like after with my training for this challenge, and I don't know, things are starting to taste differently, or maybe just taste less. I do think that the old pain receptors, the old taste buds are kind of dulling out, which is just right where we talked, and that's what I want them to do. I don't want to feel, I want the nut, I want the epidural in my, so I don't feel anything,
Yep.
as little as possible.
I agree. Numb it up. Worst flavor of Mountain Dew. I'm going to go with the white one. I don't remember what the name of it is. Somebody out there will probably help me, but I'm going to go with the white one. That one, I'll drink it. Don't get me wrong. I love almost all flavors. Code Red's probably my favorite. Baja Blast is up there, but I'd say the white one. What about you, Mayor?
Yeah, I agree with you. It's like fraud. It was just disappointing. Just kind of white out. Yep.
Yeah, I was not a big fan, big fan of that one.
So go ahead.
All right. Yeah, we'll get our housekeeping questions out of the way first, and I'm sure we got some good stories and everything here. Question for you guys. What do you have in beard right now? Mayor, what you got in beard?
Envy by Beard Octane.
You got that?
It may have came with some beef jerky. I don't know.
What?
It's awesome. Yeah. And
Sam's top 3 favorites of all time.
Oh, it's legit. I tried it out and then I just threw it in our diffuser and it was awesome.
Yeah.
Good scent. Great scent.
So good. Envy from Beard Octane is a cologne scent. And I saw Michael Phelps is in here. What's up, Michael?
Hey, Michael.
What's up, Chris? I have in beard right now Stone Mason from Beard Brand. I thought it was only fitting. I had to go to Menards today and I bought a crazy amount of mulch. I bought a bunch of bricks. We're doing some landscaping, and I bought like fertilizer. I bought wasp killer. I bought you name it. I bought it today. I bought 50-to-1 oil. I bought weed whacker stuff. So it was a man's morning. Man's morning. So
do you ever feel like you get a less flavored batch of Mountain Dew? Does it ever taste different to you?
100% right now.
Okay, is it the heat challenge thing that we're doing?
Must be.
Okay.
That's so crazy you said that. When I took my first drink, I was like, there's not as much flavor in it. Are we killing our taste buds temporarily?
We are. Yeah, we are. We're just numb in the pain.
That's crazy. So, wow. All right. So, yeah, that's what I got in beard. And that was oil this morning. And right before stream, I just threw in Mackinac beard butter from Detroit Grooming. So I have that one in as well. Oh, nice. Vinny G said, happy jerky night. How's the crew doing? Computer crashed, so he had to break out the old iPad. That's called perseverance right there. That's called perseverance. Cans, bottles, fountain always taste different. That is true. They always do taste different there. And we will be tonight doing some heat training. We have some of these Carolina Reaper peanuts, which are crazy hot there. Will Goodman says, Dan, thoughts on selecting one person a week to feature in a short to get to know to get in a shot to get to know on the channel. Will, I think a lot of channels do that already. They do kind of that interview style, or they feature somebody. And so I'm going to kind of leave that to them. I work people in different ways. Like I had the mayor in a video this week, and I had Joel in the video this week. The mayor and I were tossing around a video idea of featuring somebody else. But I'm one for doing original things. Everything that I do is really unique. There's nothing been like Mayjorly Bearded. There's nothing like my other series that I do. So for me, that one's being accomplished already. So I'm going to kind of let those guys do their thing. I don't like to. Yeah, I guess do the same thing. It's an amazing idea. It's a great thing, but it's being done by several people right now. So I got
a question for these guys.
Yeah.
All right. Every once in a while, I'll get like hypnotized by the Kushel Bar commercial on Instagram or Facebook, where So I did the whole beard. I wondered if people could tell. Like I did like a thorough straightening right before this, actually. So I'm wondering if you can tell, guys. I think I can. I think I can tell.
Consolidate the question. What's the question?
Can you does the beard today look a little bit straighter? Like, can you tell the extra time I put in with the straightener, the heated brush looks shorter? Okay, yeah, probably takes some of the volume out of it.
Yeah, looks smooth.
All right, thank you guys.
Yeah, the stash is super straight. Looks straight to me. Different from your monochrome Monday pick. Okay. Yeah. So what are your thoughts on it? What are your feelings? Because it's definitely tidier. It's definitely closer to the face. It's what are you thinking?
I don't know. I just wanted to see if because you know those commercials where they do their high speed. It always seems like wow, like it's just does so much. So I just wanted I like the look. I don't like it all the time, and I don't think it'd probably be healthy to do it all the time. But it really did kind of, now that I'm looking at it, like I wasn't like, I guess the reason I said something, I wasn't super sure that I saw any difference right when I did it.
Oh, for sure.
Now, whatever, I can kind of tell.
When did you trim? Specifically,
like two days ago, maybe.
Okay, all right. Because it's hard I think for a lot of us to tell if it's because of the trim or if it's because of the heated brush.
Well, then in the show, if you guys are still here, I can fluff it out for you. You can probably see it.
Okay. All right. Good. Hello, Evan. Welcome back into the streams and the show. So Connor brings up a question here that I was actually, or brings up a statement here that I was actually going to bring to you guys. And on Wednesdays, guys, if we miss any comments, if we miss any questions, it is not intentional. I promise you, we are ignoring no one. Wednesday's more kind of conversational. We're just going back and forth with stories. We're going to try to get to as many questions as we can. Like Scott Kirby said, what would you recommend for a beard wash? I would say Beard Octane LCW is probably both of our favorites. And DanC10's your discount code there. But my question here is, Connor says, I'm jealous of yours and Dan's stash. So my question is, I have been growing my mustache out, and I was looking at pictures earlier today, and I don't know how I feel. Let me see if I can pull up something to compare for you guys. I don't know how I feel for the mustache being where it's at right now. I'm not exactly sure if bigger is better on the look. Thoughts, people in the chat? Let me see if I can pull a picture here that would show it in a good light so you guys could kind of understand what I'm talking about. But thoughts on my mustache being lower, thoughts on my mustache where it is now, because it is really big. It's not the most tidy thing in the world, but I got a picture here somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, you're getting close to closing in the mouth. Really, with your length on your top.
Yeah. So, and I'm not talking about my beard. My beard is on point. My beard is doing good. All right. And so we got answers all over the place here. We got I like it more tidy, thicker look. I love the thicker look. Okay, you got to keep it, keep growing. It's getting shape. You got to keep it. All right, the stash looks good to me. The bigger, the better. Yeah, I don't know. I was looking at it. Let me see if I can find a good picture. A picture recently of my beard from at one point. And I was like, and I used to keep my mustache at about the same length at all times. And then I was like, oh man, that looks pretty good, all tidied up here. If there's any comments while I'm scrolling, let me read them to me, man.
All right, maybe just keep it trim or style back. I like it when you can at least cover the upper lip. Functionality is where to drive me nuts.
Yeah,
mine does already. Yeah, Connor says that.
Yeah, and I'm not talking functionality. I can deal with anything. I'm talking about straight up looks here.
Stash looks good, Dan. Do you train it with wax or balm?
Nope. I train it myself just with all right. So here is a picture of how I used to always keep it. Okay. So imagine this Dan C right here. See it? Okay. You're seeing this, guys, seeing this. I will never handlebar my mustache. No, that is not within my style or personality. So that will never happen. So it's like a big walrus or it's tidying it up. So we got here. Okay. And then now. So it's much bigger, but my beard is bigger too. It's got to be proportionate. You're right. You got to balance it out. Mayor, you're not helping me with the comments while I'm trying to show here.
All right. Now matches the beard better. What? Sorry, I hit the Reaper peanuts, so I'm processing. Can hardly talk a little bit.
Man,
bigger looks better. It does go with the bigger, thicker beard. It fits your beard like the current look. I think you're getting a lot of support.
Yeah. There's a few that like the old one, and I'm with them. You guys, I'm with you. I like the current look, but I also like the last one. So, I don't know. Yeah, Corey is really passionate. He said trim it and how he likes it the other way like 7 times already. Corey H is like, dude, get rid of it. I hear you, Corey, man. I hear you. So, grow it over here. It is over my whole mouth. If I close my mouth.
Where'd he go? Are you okay?
Yeah, right. So, okay. I know, and it's, I don't, that's Max, that's the thing with me. Is I don't know what is me right now. This is new territory, right? So I'm going with you guys. I don't really know. Is there a such thing as a beard mullet? A beard mullet could be. So I do have lips. Yeah, I do have lips, and I don't have like little baby lips or anything like that. You know, a lot of guys use a beard to hide something. I got normal lips. I don't know if that's weird to say, but I got normal lips. So I don't know. Went from walrus to woolly mammoth. Yeah. All right. So Michael Phelps said I'd kill for that. And that's also part of me is like, man, guys would kill for this thing. And part of me is saying too, like, if I go bigger, do I start styling it? I will never do a handlebar, but do I start styling it and getting it out? I don't know. I was just looking at it today. You ever see a picture and you look back like, dang, that was a good haircut or something like that?
Yeah. Wasn't one of your videos you said go bigger and then you can come back?
Yeah.
Let it go far.
I did. Yeah. Do a small cleanup, see if you get the results you want. Yeah, and that's what I've always done, Duncan. And Sean says, what does Sam see? Sam C likes whatever is good for me in the channel. She would prefer probably a medium beard, kind of like Joel's range. She would prefer me to be like a beard model, you know, like to have that sharp beard. But she knows a bigger beard is good for the channel. If we're going to be straight up, when people are looking through beard videos and they see a big beard, that's already respect. That's already like, hey, he knows what he's talking about there. So, yeah, I don't know. It's probably just a moment of weakness today.
No, come on. Yeah, you're good.
And it's only the mustache. My beard, I'm absolutely loving it.
You just look at the thickness you've gotten in just 3 months, 2 months.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's huge. It's huge.
I feel like after we went to the Old Town, the lumberjack kind of thing, I feel like you stepped up your game. Does that influence you when you go and see like epic beards?
100%. I always thought I had a really nice beard. Then I started going to beard competition. I was like, oh, there's levels to this. Like I had a nice, really healthy, really maintained beard, but they had the volume. They had the body. And my goal was to be a world champion beardsman. And it still is a goal. I want to win worlds. And I want my first competition, my first ever beard competition, to be at worlds. And I want to win. So I will not enter until I know I can win. And so when I went to things like that, I was like, oh man, I need to step that up. And so Brian asked, does the vital proteins help your beard growth? Yes, collagen 100%. I mean, my beard has been growing like wildfire. So yes, 100%. And it helps my body. This quarantine was an adjustment. This quarantine was an absolute adjustment. I'm not moving as much as I was, right, as part of a routine with work. And I was feeling it on my knees. I was feeling it in my joints. I was feeling it on my body. I had to make a change. And I started moving more. We're going on walks every day. I'm trying to be more active with the kids, do what I can there. But I also knew I needed to switch up my vitamins. And I think the vital proteins, collagen, peptides was that switch for me. And it's been really, really nice. Have you noticed a difference with, because I know you're working out and everything, but with not having your normal routine of work and walking the parking lots and walking the classroom, have you seen an adjustment there or change?
Yeah. The things that were a given aren't a given as far as keeping yourself in shape, and actually the built-in exercise each day isn't there. So you really have to push it. And I found first thing in the morning, get it done with, and it. Like literally, I will walk out of my bedroom like the Grinch, and I'll go down and exercise, and I'll come back up, and I'll be singing and just a little bit happier, like sincerely a different person. It isn't fun, but it's a great way to get those endorphins going for me.
Yeah, it's I was gonna say endorphins. It's the same thing with that heat rush. When you get like an addicted flavor or addicted feeling from the heat. It's a rush. So yeah. At what length is competition worthy? Any length, Josh. Any length. They have categories for every size beard. For me, I'm gonna win the best beard in show. So I gotta go really, really big there. Really big. Wife works for dermatology. Doctor says liquid collagen is better. I don't know if that's possible to get liquid collagen peptides. I'm not sure on that one ever. I can admit I don't know that answer there. Michael Phelps says, I've been MIA for a few months. Mayor, how often do you trim the beard?
I would say every couple weeks. Every couple weeks. That's about it. And not this whole front area, just a little bit on the mustache when it gets to a certain length. But my biggest area that I really feel like it's the key to, I don't know, I don't want to say everybody's beard. It might be, but it's the key to my beard. Is right here, this guy, because it seems to grow a little faster. And I think in the beginning, as I was learning how to trim my beard, I feel like I went after it all the time to try and keep it short. But as I've learned, I didn't want to have that see-through chin area. I really have to let these guys right under my lower lip. They have to just live their best life. They just have to go. And who knows, like once they get over my chin a little bit and I don't have to straighten it, because when I wake up in the morning, my profile's like, who knows what that'll do. But I feel like these guys need to catch up, because in the beginning I was trimming them too much.
Yeah, that's great perspective. I have no idea. It's been so long since I've trimmed my beard at that style and that shape. I couldn't tell you. My trims are all down here. You can't even see it, but just down here at the bottom are where my trims are. And Charlie Lyons says, ever have dips in your beard now that my beard is longer, getting one? Charlie, in that middle range, I had dips every day, and that's what I would use a heated brush for. I'd use my reverse round comb method or round brush method. Now, no, I got to be honest. I don't really have dips in my beard anymore. If I do, it's on areas I'm growing, like my sides. I've always kind of tapered my sides right here. Now I'm letting them grow. So I do not really have dips anymore. So that's where I'm at with the size. It's really good. Dan, I've seen a difference in my beard growth since I wrapped my beard plus a mask for COVID. We recommend, oh man, so this has been a question that I've been getting a lot lately is, Dan, the mask is making my beard look terrible. Dan, the mask seems like it's hurting my growth. Dan, this, that. So kind of like triple fold answer here. For one, stress is bad for your beard. When you're wearing that mask, you're likely in a stressful situation. When you're getting dents from your beard and you're worried about your beard from the mask, you're likely compounding that stress. So that's a huge thing of it, is it's that stress. Two, when you're wearing a mask or anything that is constricting on your face, you are blocking off blood vessels, and that will slow down growth. 100% proven science. So there is something to it. What do I recommend? I don't have anything. I really don't. It's just not a great situation for a beard. If you got to wear a mask, there's no real great way to wear it.
All I could say to add to that would be, once you take it off and you get home, using that oxhorn comb, just getting that skin kind of stimulated, get the blood flowing through. I same thing. I got a pimple from a mask I wore, like so tight. I hate the way it looked, but I'm thinking maybe just combing the skin with something like that might do it's not gonna be perfect, but what is?
Yeah. Yeah, it is what it is. It's just not a great situation. And hey, awesome. Thank you guys. A girl, a guy in a garage. That's Holly, the owner of Whiskey and Hardtack, and Steve from Steve Beards and Wood, who made my wood designs there. And we are giving away a shirt from Beauty and the Beard. Awesome. We will get that taken care of, and we'll do that right now in a sec. Right now, actually. So this is for Beauty and the Beard MI, since Holly loves when I show this off so much. I'm going to do the screen share so you guys can see what it's like. And guys, keep the questions coming. If we missed it, we will get to it. I promise. Just come back to us. Don't go. I know it's like a crazy balance, but don't spam us with it, but try to bring it back so we can hear you guys there. But here is Sam's shop. I will show you guys with the screen share real quick. Sam makes these shirts down here, right next to the studio, actually. And it's kind of like her escape, her oasis from the boys and life and everything. So you have these shirts to pick from that are on the options here. And we'll kind of work that out with you. They're really amazing. I have not one of them that you can buy, but Sam makes all of my shirts for me. If you ever see them in videos like this one, Sam made it. So we will have that available. So we'll do a giveaway here. Let me get a little random number generator coming up. Okay. And for these giveaways, guys, same rules as Monday nights. If you guys are not aware, you probably are, but I do a live stream every Monday called Commands Corner, and we give away stuff every week, and it's the same type of rules here. Only enter once. Understand that you guys. All right, later, William. Take care, man. See you on Saturday. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. That is a requirement there. What's up, Bobby? And the internet's going to prioritize your answer. Everyone's pretty cool and chilling here, so we shouldn't have to worry about that, harping on that too much there. So this is a giveaway here, and this is provided by a girl, a guy in a garage. If you see their message there, guys, go subscribe to their channel. They have a really cool banter channel. It's just Holly and Steve talking, being funny, edits. It's really great. They have an awesome sense of humor. So go check it out if you guys want a good laugh for their channel. So go ahead and, guys, right now, give me a number 1 through 30. Only enter once. 1 through 30. Only enter once. Good luck to you. Get back to, zoomed in. Yeah, that's better. That's definitely better. They can see us a little bit more on that one. 1 through 30. Good luck, everybody. This is for a Beauty and the Beard MI shirt. We do have a winner here. The winning number is 7, and the winner is TYT. TYT. Thank you, T. I believe that's what that is short for. Thank you, T. You're welcome. No, thank Holly and T. What's that, Steve? Star?
I was gonna say 7 come 11 because he's too legit to quit.
Ooh, 7, 8, 9.
Math joke. Yeah, 6 was afraid of 7. 7, 8, 9.
Yeah, because 8, 9. Of course. That's a great one. So awesome, man. So, Mr. TYT, if you have one, please check down below here. Get a hold of me at DanCBearded on Instagram or email at dan_command@yahoo.com. And I'm going to see what we can do. I might see if there's like a gift card way, and we'll just gift card you an amount for a shirt. That might be the easiest. I don't know if that's possible or not. Or you're just going to pick the shirt you want, the size you want, and you'll give me your address. But get a hold of me there, man, and we'll work it out. So message me on one of those platforms, and we'll make sure to make that happen. So, man.
Yes.
Did you guys take your trip today?
We did. We took a drive. We didn't even tell the boys where we were going. We just needed to get out of the house a little bit. So we drove to the nearest Chick-fil-A. And it was like 2 o'clock, and it was still like a 30-minute wait through the drive-thru. Was it slammed when you went there?
No, we are always there when they open because we arrange it around Violet's nap time. So we are there when it opens, and we've never waited more than 5 minutes.
It was fine. It was totally worth it. We had, oh my gosh, we were eating. It was just like very few places can you drive about an hour to go to for fast food, and it was like beyond worth it. Like you're eating great food, and it's just a super treat for us here.
That's amazing. Yeah, how'd the bathroom situation go?
I actually had from last year. I had these little roll up like portable potties, and I had it, and we were okay. I didn't have to use it there because
good. Because Joel has a little bit older kids, and they said they went into Walgreens. Sam and I back her up on this. Would not want to take our kids into a store right now, like Walgreens. Understandably, especially in a bathroom with all of that going on. So going to a bathroom is not an option for us. So that was our only issue. Maddox peed in a bottle like a champ. Jax had a meltdown. It wasn't a great experience last time, but we are itching to go back. We brought up the idea of going tomorrow, even before you guys went today, and we're still wrestling with it. We don't really know where we fall on this one yet.
Well, let me help you a little bit. I did see a lot of signs that said construction starting back up like May 4th, May 5th in some of those areas. So you might want to do it before then. I don't know. Traffic wasn't it. It was amazing. Like obviously, but it may be something to think about a little bit before April kind of winds down.
I did not know. That's good to know. And Bill, got to toot my own horn here and say I gave Joel the idea. We had gone a couple times and did the in-car picnic at that one. He even messaged me and said, "Hey, what Chick-fil-A did you go to?" So Bill, I just got to throw it out there, and he works with Joel, so make sure you give Joel a hard time next time if he tried to make it seem like it was his idea. You know where that came from. How can I paint my sideburns without ruining the form of my beard? Well, Christopher, drink. We actually have a video on that. And when I say we, I mean this guy and me. The mayor came over. I blended his sideburns. I didn't touch the form of his beard. That's the exact way that I do that too. So check that video out. Look up like beard blend sideburns Dan C. You'll find it. Usually, guys, if there's a topic, you type the topic and then Dan C. I usually have a video on it. Dan and Mayor, my combs have started pulling my beard. I have a Kent and a powdered coated metal comb. No matter what I use, it pulls because my beard is thicker. I'm at 11 months growth. James, number one, make sure you are conditioning and combing your beard in the shower when you condition. And then number two, invest in an oxhorn comb or a wide tooth wooden comb. My beard is the thicker than a Snicker. My beard can go with the density of the best of them. So those things have worked for me. I would say that it will likely work for you too. So give that a shot. Remy Martin says, when will the hats be available? We're not exactly sure yet. Just placed in a pre-order with branded bills. these guys. So we are waiting to hear back from them. They're working a little bit slower right now, understandably so. I'm sure they have some staffing challenges like many do. So that would be my one thing. Hey, bam! Whoa, Michael Phelps, Mr. Attorney, said, "Got to run. Appreciate you guys. Grab some hot food and do on me." Hey, you got it, man. That is a promise to you. Thank you, my friend.
Thank you.
If you guys are ever in the need of an injury attorney or wrongful death, I think that's what you call it, right, Michael? What? Yeah, I think it's wrongful death lawsuit. Get a hold of me. I'll put you in the right direction with this man. He is the guy to go to. He actually has taught me pretty much everything I know on video quality. So you have somebody in here right now, like where's he at? That beard guy, Kansas City. I've told him a lot of tips. I've given him a lot of info on how to use cameras and lenses and all that stuff. Everything that I know has come from sophisticated Neanderthal, literally. So huge thank you out to that one. Oh man, Vinny G has a Chick-fil-A 7 minutes from his house.
Pittsburgh. That's where Vinny G lives. I don't know. I won't give you any more details, but we were talking a little bit about my family from Pennsylvania. He's from New York connections. We're chatting.
Yeah, that's cool though. Dana Mayer, how does thicker oil react in your beards? Joshua Ricks, I did a review on like a giveaway review. That giveaway's ending. Still got a giveaway out there, guys, for Artius Man. Go check that video out. So Joshua Ricks, go see that video. Spoiler alert, not good. I don't like their oils. Great company. And I'm not just saying that. Really good customer service. Really good everything. They don't work for me. Mayor, have you tried? I don't think you've tried a super thick oil yet.
As thick as I've gone is probably the emu oil.
Yeah,
that's not much.
Yeah, that's not even thick and sticky.
Sticky? I didn't even know they got that way.
I had to say that's such a great term. Thick and sticky.
You're using me into things.
Dan, any prime time of the day to take collagen peptides? So I know everything there is to know about biotin. I've studied that. I've talked to professionals. And I said this in the video. I don't know all there is about collagen peptides. From what I understand, is the best time is in the morning with vitamin C. That collagen, and especially the peptides, which is like a narrowed in version of collagen, it interacts with your body in the same way or in a complementary way as vitamin C. But I'm not highly knowledgeable. I'm not highly researched or even experienced with collagen. But that, from my understanding, mornings with vitamin C. And I do know that from people that have the keto diet, people that are really big into it. That's what they do. I know a lot of like bodybuilders and fitness people. They're really big into collagen, and that's when they take it is in the morning, and especially with vitamin C. So I don't know, Mayor, I don't know. It's kind of a random thing, but I don't know if you have anything on collagen.
I don't. Just I watched this guy's videos on YouTube. It intrigued me. Yeah. But I'm sorry. I got sucked into what Sean Law was proposing as far as a strip mall. I want to move to your town and open up a Chick-fil-A, a jerky store, and a bath bomb store right next to each other.
Done.
Yeah, I mean, that would be pretty good. Yeah.
Our food option. We live in a big city. For around here, we are one of the bigger cities. Our food selection sucks.
It's not. It's in our opinion, we would like to see more choices.
It ain't even in my opinion. It sucks.
Oh, yeah. I guess there's nobody really going to come after us. If we get anything, it tends to be it's like a Coney Island or a hamburger plate. We keep getting the same style.
Okay, we have a comment here from my brother, a college basketball playing fool. Yes, he's a college basketball player. Prime time for collagen is in the morning for most people. If you work out each day, you should take it roughly 30 minutes before working out, always with vitamin C if possible. So he's saying what I said. Okay, people, I was right. I think I probably learned it from Devin there. So, yeah, that sounds right. That sounds pretty spot on. So, all right. I was already taking and using another brand of collagen and hydrosalate. And according to some quick research, it appeared to be the same. And yeah, there are tons and tons and tons of different collagen brands out there. Sam had always taken Vital Proteins. Doug Sloan, moderator in the chat, he had always taken Vital Proteins. So that's what I went with. So McGuire, you would have to watch my video out there. There's a lot of layers to what the collagen does, but I just recently did a video. It's got a thumbnail that says like beard superfood. So check that one out, man. I would not do it any justice by giving you a quick 20-second thing real quick here. What it is, what it do, or backwards there for Matt. What's going on, Matt? Yeah, it is good. Good. All right. Put in the following order. What do you like the most? Here we go. This is tough. And I love all three of these. Can I just say that, Mr. Piece of Face? I love all three. But Moe's, Chipotle, Qdoba. Whew, okay.
Wow.
Moe's number 1, Qdoba number 2, Chipotle number 3. But I freaking love Chipotle. That's in no way bad. Wow, me and Tyson are exactly opposite. So for me, Moe's, Qdoba, Chipotle.
I'm gonna go Chipotle. No, excuse me, Qdoba, Chipotle, which I've never been to.
How'd you say that?
And Moe's last, even though I've been there. It was bad.
How'd you say the middle one?
Chipotle.
What? There's an L in there.
Chipotle.
Chipotle. Everybody's laughing. Those Michiganders.
I can't be perfect.
No, that is true. So yeah, I love Moe's. We when we go on like vacations or weekend trips, we look for Moe's. Moe's catered my graduation party.
Wow.
Yeah. They catered my graduation party. Dude, they have fresh salsa that's for free. They've got the really good Coke freestyle machines for pop. They're amazing. Betsy says, L-E in the ending, honey.
I'm not going to say it again.
That was great. Yeah, great question. I love these random questions, by the way, guys. Love these random questions. Oh, man. So we're going through a crazy process right now of getting quotes to redo our deck. We want to get that like Trek artificial decking and stuff. So to give you guys an idea, we went with the first company and they give us a quote of $10,000. Oh, shot to the heart, right? Man, when you're getting into 5 digits, like that's hurting. So we went with another company for a second quote. You ready for this, people? The first quote was 10 grand, and that was already more than I thought. The second quote was $25,000 for the same thing. We had a third company come out tonight, and we're waiting for them to see what they can do for us. So, oh my goodness gracious. All right, Steve, what is the lamp commander? And I'm going to dig into some of these hot nuts, you guys. Please scroll down below. Live stream 9 p.m.
I think it's hilarious that Betsy is bringing up these stories when she knows that I'm leaving out stories. So you can take that for whatever that means.
You got some ammo?
So anyways, lamp. I do have a few words I say weird, like fight, and it used to be orange, but I can say them right. But it was like, but you guys all remember the clapper, or maybe Dan, do you know what a clapper is? Clap on.
Turn the lights on.
Yeah. The next gen.
Oh man, those are hot.
Yeah, that's what I was doing earlier when I was reading comments. I was recovering.
You're good.
So after Lamp Commander, after Clapper came a Lamp Commander, and you would just say Lamp Commander, and it would go doo-doo-doo, and then you'd say lights on, and I say on also weird. Sounds like AWN instead of ON, and I so I say Lamp Commander, lights on. And it was like, doo-doo, doo-doo, like everybody else would come in my house. I had it on my aquarium, and everybody else could turn it on easy, but I couldn't say it right.
Oh, because it wasn't reading the word?
Correct. I wasn't saying it well enough for Lamp Commander.
Wow.
Yeah.
You New Yorker.
Lights on.
Park the car.
Does that sound weird on? Does it sound weird to you, the way I say on?
No.
Okay, on. Yeah. All right.
On. Yeah, you kind of have an AW.
Awning.
on, but that's like a Jersey, that's the East Coast kind of accent thing. Okay. He would be screaming it in his apartment. That's funny.
I did.
Sean says your beard is epic.
One day I unplugged it. I left it in the apartment. I moved out. No, I didn't really. I think it's just over there in the basement because you never know when you're going to need something that doesn't work again.
Can we ask Snake a question? Oh my gosh, that's one of the worst from students. Hey, Mr. Command, can I ask you? What? I always stop them like, can you ask me? No, that's murder. Every time. And they start laughing. It's one of my go-tos, but it's pretty good. Hey, Dan. Hi, Omar. I'm new to your channel trying to grow a beard. I use Tej Hanley face wash moisturizer, and I thought of growing a beard. There's a beard conditioner plus moisturizer. Do I use combine? So I don't. Usually, a beard moisturizer product is usually garbage. I would recommend going with a beard-specific company. That would be my advice to you. I would not fully recommend using a beard moisturizer. But yeah, that's one of my go-tos. Mr. Command, can I ask you a question? No, you may not ask me.
It hurts.
What's another one? Like, there's one that people say that's plural that doesn't make any minds. I hate that one.
Mine.
Can I get mines?
I'm not big when people talk about their cousins. Like,
okay,
cousin, like cousin with a T on the end.
People say that.
Mm-hmm.
My cousin?
Yes.
I've never heard that.
Maybe you're not listening. Huh. Maybe you don't talk about cousins enough. I don't know. It doesn't.
I guess not. I don't really know my cousins, so I probably don't. That would that would be a big one. Yeah, but I hate when Mr. Command, when are you gonna have mines? There's plural of you? Like what are you talking about there? Hello, Tipsy Beard. All right, let me see what else here. Can I ask the two of you, have you ever used aloe vera in carrier oil? I have with Man Beard Co., and I love it. It's a great one. So Monday show features a company with giveaways. Yes. Wednesday is just bearded dudes chilling. Yes. And Saturday's Spice Death Nut Challenge.
That's your week. That's the week.
That's it. That is it, my friend. Beard brands. I only had one of those nuts, and I'm hurt. I'm in trouble, but we'll get there. You're
gonna be okay.
Beard brands wash and conditioner. I used them today. I used the Stone Mason wash and conditioner. Yes, they are good to go. Spontaneous dad jokes are the best. Then you need to hang around the mayor more.
Hey.
Oh yeah.
Dad joke, wait till 10 o'clock. That's when they come out.
That's when he gets loopy. What about Library? Library has almost become like accepted.
No.
It is so common. It's almost one that drives me crazy. Where does this come from? There's got to be a somewhere where this comes from. Idea. Our assistant principal goes on the announcements all the time. Love them. No hate here. But what's the idea? Where's the R?
That came from everyone's elderly neighbor. I got an idea. Why don't you keep your car off my lawn? I got an idea. Why don't you put your dog back in the house?
But where does that come from?
I don't know. Comfort speak.
Chris Terry, I've not tried it personally, but I've looked into it. It's really bad. It's full of silicones that are not good for your beard. In that type, the foaming beard oil, don't use that. I do not recommend that one. I know people that are even sponsored by them that are like, no, I only use their hair products. I don't touch that one. Did you know Pennsylvania is spelled wrong on the Constitution?
Are they sure it's just not sloppy?
No, it is spelled wrong. That is a fact. Well, can you give me an affordable beard oil suggestion? A good affordable option for everybody to begin with would be Honest Amish. If you're going to try something, you want to see how you like the feel of good beard oil, not for the smell, but give Honest Amish a try. Give Honest Amish a try there. Is there always a Saturday show? This Saturday is special. So every Monday, every Wednesday, randomly we had a streak of doing some Fridays, some other ones. So the other ones are just special, but every Wednesday, every Monday at 9 p.m. Eastern. We've never missed a Wednesday. Even on the birth of my daughter, the mayor went solo. My daughter was born on my daughter was born on a Wednesday night, and the mayor went solo. Monday nights, I even live streamed from Disney when I was on vacation. So we don't miss Wednesdays. We don't miss Mondays.
Almost so low you couldn't hear it. Dad joke. Solo.
What? Solo?
I went so low they couldn't hear it.
So
it's close to 10.
I hear you.
5 minutes.
I hear you.
That was terrible. I'm sorry.
Yeah, in Michigan, we have a lot of weird ones. We are efficient speakers. We cut everything down as low as it can go. I always give this example. We have a sister city that is called Fenton, but nobody says we're going to Fenton. We say we're going to Fenton. We take out a syllable.
I do that. Well, who has time for that?
I know. We're on the move. We're like a middle state.
Work to say Fenton.
Right. We're like a middle state. Like New York is the fastest moving state. They've been able to measure. Listen to this, guys. All right. Tap, tap, tap. Listen to this. This is true. They can measure population density by seeing by how fast people cross the street. So they put a marker in however many people or how fast they're walking from one side of the street to the other. They can tell you the population density. New York is the fastest in the country. Michigan, we're like middle ground. We move kind of quick, but we're not slow. And then you got places like South Dakota and Tyson that are like, doop, 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 doop. And it all depends on their population density.
There's a certain speed that we inherently there's another one, inherently know due to just our living environment. I don't know. That was nonsense. But yeah, we just kind of know our instinctually. I don't know how fast I cross the street. I don't have to do it too much.
All right. Question for you. First beard oil you ever used. Mayor's in a unique situation because of his relationship with me, but what was the first one you ever used?
It would probably have been Beard Octane Citrafella, I think.
I think it was Citrafella. Yep, I think so. First one I ever used was a company called Billy Jealousy. To this day, top 5 worst one that I've ever used. It has rubber in it. Smells amazing. They sell it in Ulta. I was walking through the store. This is a long time ago now. And Sam was like, hey, that smells good. It's probably 10 years ago. Why don't you get that? It's for your beard. And I was like, oh, cool. AK says, have you ever tried Beard Struggle? Screams scamish to me. No, I've never tried because it is a scam. People are blowing me up right now because essentially Beard Struggle came out and they had an ambassador program. And they were like, hey, you want to be ambassador for us? Get free stuff, spread our name, make some money, do all these things. And then all these people applied. Good buddies of mine, but they have like 150 followers on Instagram. And Beard Struggle's like, approved. You're going to be an ambassador for us. What? Like, no shade, no offense, but who are they going to ambassador? I don't even know if that's a word, but who are they going to influence? Like, they're just such a shady company. We have, and part of it, full disclosure, Beard Struggle and myself have had a public spat once. We went back and forth at each other. They went pretty personal and got a little bit silly. They are from Russia and Ukraine, and they are a terrible, terrible, terrible company. So I don't know if there's a company I would recommend less than Beard Struggle.
Ooh, that's wow.
Yeah, I don't know, and I've had some really bad. I've been sued by 3 companies, and I would probably recommend them before Beard Struggle. Literally. How do you feel about Beard Cremo products, Sean? You don't got to yell at me, man. You don't got to yell. Let's keep the inside voices here. Really bad as well. Why is this taking such negative turn? Cremo equals crapo, in my opinion. And I have tried those. I do have a video on them. So yeah, I am not a fan. They have 4,000 now. They have 4,000 ambassadors. Bearded Dane, will you please clarify there? They have 4,000 ambassadors.
So that's like you're an ambassador to Disney World when you walk in.
Right. He said he was one of the first, and I've talked to him about this actually, and he was kind of like, hey, they're not who they were type of thing. Like, don't you? Wow, he said yes. If that doesn't make you feel special, they have 4,000 ambassadors. What? That doesn't even make any sense.
Like you would hear about them more if they had 4,000.
Right. Wow. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Logan says, Cremo was my first beard oil because they sell it at Walmart. Spot on, Logan. Cremo is a low price. It's at Walmart, and it looks good. And I will say, Cremo is not the worst thing out there. It is not a terrible product. My beard just didn't like it. Most of the people that have tried it didn't like it. Yeah, that's all there is. I have not reviewed the Beard Club. So, Mary, like the Dollar Shave Club?
Yeah, yep.
They have a Beard Club like that, a similar one.
Oh, I've seen it. They've come out. Yeah, I've seen it all over.
Yeah.
I mean, and that's cool. It's a cool. Is it similar to the bento box or?
No, it's their own company, so it's their own product.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. If he says beard struggle, if you make a negative comment, they delete it and block you. Yes, I did know that. Willie Robertson's Wild Will. Any reviews on Willie Robertson Wild Willie? I have not reviewed Wild Willies. I'll be honest too. I didn't know that it was Willie Robertson's products. Is that Duck Dynasty? Right?
Well, this is Walter White, so you just better make sure you give the correct answer because
I
don't want to spoiler the series for you though. This guy knows what he's doing though.
That's funny. Wow, they have more. They have 4.5. Yeah, they just did a big push. They added probably 500, like you said. I believe it. That's crazy. That is absolutely wild. Beard Guys is near the bottom too. Yeah, Beard Guys is really bad. Really, really bad. Really. Whoa, look at this. This dude's first beard oil was Beard Octane's Liquid Gold. You, my friend,
started well.
You started too high. Like that's like Honest Amish is a great place to start because it's all natural. It feels good, but it smells like crap. So it's like, oh, this feels wonderful. Then you can try other things like, oh, this feels great and it smells good. Oh my gosh. And you can kind of go up a little bit more from there. Wild Willie's is Michigan based. What? I'm learning some stuff tonight. Need some facts.
Gary's going to be right about that,
Okay. Yeah. He likely is. I would be surprised if they were from Michigan, and that was the first I heard of that. But it's possible. It could happen there. So yeah,
I'm trying to put things together about. I'm gonna make some connections here.
Hit me.
We're talking about Mountain Dew not tasting it like it normally does, and I was like, do we have a bad batch? Then I'm thinking. I had this stuff, Grandpa's Pine Tar soap. I had a bunch of boxes of it, and when I first tried it, I disliked the smell enough to where, I wouldn't use it. So I had these boxes. Well, getting to the store and getting stuff. I'm like, I got these bars of soap. I'm gonna try them out. I am totally good with it now. Like it doesn't bother me. So is my sense of smell a little dull?
No.
Or what?
You've become a man.
Oh yeah, I have one more example for you on that. So the boy Monday night, I decided we're gonna watch the boys. We're gonna watch Dad's favorite movie. I think my favorite movie, Forrest Gump. Okay, PG-13. It was a little sketchy. Luke had a few moments where he put the pillow over his head. But I'm not afraid to tell you this. When Bubba doesn't make it, and Forrest is there. Sorry, if you haven't seen it yet, it came out in 94. I gave you 20 years. Or 90, I gave you enough time. 26 years. So anyway,
spoiler alert.
My eyes, I didn't cry or anything, but I got a little teary, a little just glassy. And it was burning my face. Literally, there was so much like, I don't know, pepper from my training, that the tears or the not the man moisture was like stinging my skin around my eyes. Now, you think that I'm telling you, it has to be the peppers, right? Otherwise, I got a bigger problem.
Dude, I'm learning so much tonight. Man moisture.
It wasn't crying. It was just man moisture, and it didn't get to the drop level.
That's an amazing phrase.
I don't have any comments. I can't see the comments anymore. Maybe it's good that I say that story till then.
I've never heard that phrase. I love that. Man moisture.
That came from it's past 10, isn't it? Yep. It just came from there. And I'll show you what I've been doing. I've been doing combos. I just do like combos. Yeah.
Dude, when did you pass me? When did you I'll be honest, I was doing better than you on the heat.
You were, and I got scared.
What the heck, you guys? My world
on Monday night, I got a wake-up call.
He just hit me with man moisture, and he's beasting this heat.
I'm getting low. I'm getting low on these. I'm going through them.
Dude! You're crushing me.
It's just,
you guys. So my whole time, I'm like, all right, Adam K is going to be the best. Everybody else will be kind of be in the middle, but I'm like, at least I will do better than the mayor on this heat challenge. I'll be honest. That's what I've been thinking. Oh, my gosh. Chris says, Wild Willie's, when he did the review, was owned by Manscaped. Chris, that's crazy if that's true. That's wild. I need more information on this, guys. Are they out of Michigan? Are they from Duck Dynasty? And is it owned by, if they're owned by Manscaped, that changes some things. Vinny P, what's up, my strong man? Oh, man. Thank you. He says, beards are looking fantastic. I appreciate that. Oh, man. Ooh, that was hot. All right. Oh, man, this guy again. All right, so I'm going to, hopefully he'll this guy's been spamming everybody's YouTube, like Matt and Scott and everybody with these comments about silicones, be it in Beard Octane's products. You guys. And I commented to him to this, but he wasn't happy with the response. So, again, hopefully he'll be respectful, and when I answer the question, he'll take the answer for what it is, and then we'll kind of leave it at that. Silicones in oils, in balms, and in butter, bad. Because those things stick on your face. They stay on your beard. When you put in a beard oil, it stays on your hair. It stays on your skin. There are silicones in washes and conditioners that are good. Dimethicone, good. Great one in a wash and in a conditioner. All right. Yeah, no, I hear you. He says, thank you. I take beard health seriously. No harm meant. Yeah. I get it. There's just a line crossed when you start spamming videos. So you want to make sure you're being respectable with that. There are, and this is a fact, there are conditioners that are good in washes and conditioners. They rinse out. They go away, and they're left to be amazing. People hear things like conditioners or hear things like silicone, bad, and it's across the board. That's not true. They hear things like alcohol, bad. That's not true. This would be one of those situations. The ingredients that are in Beard Octane's conditioner and wash are amazing. Absolutely amazing. It is truly one of a kind, absolutely amazing. As the Bearded Scott said there. No, that is the ingredients in Beard Octane's wash and conditioner are really, really nice. They're really great. They wash out. Keep that in mind. We're not talking about them sitting on your beard. If you take that same ingredient and you put it in an oil, now we have a problem. But when you put that in there into a wash or conditioner, it's good. So you asked the question. That is my answer. And if you disagree, that's cool too. We can leave it at that. All right. On Wild Willie's main page right now, Willie Robertson is featured. They're out of Georgia. Okay. Interesting. Might need more information on that one. We're gonna have to get down to the bottom of this one. Get down to the bottom of that one. Okay. No. All right. So this is the last time I'm going to answer you. Next time it'll be a ban from the channel here. You said yourself silicones have no place. Take this really carefully. What was I talking about? Oh, oil. Yeah, oil. That's right. He was talking about oil. I also have another video where I talk about silicones being great in a wash and conditioner. Literally. So check that video out there. There's layers to this, right? There's things that you can Google and think you understand, and then there's taking classes. I've taken actual classes on this, making soaps, making conditioners, making all these different things. There's layers to this. So when you say something like I use your own facts, that is not true. That is not true. Not true. All right. Chris, got that serious company knowledge. Yeah, I want to know more about the Wild Willies. I want to know more about that Wild Willies ones. All right. Okay.
You could always have two companies with similar names. That could be
true. True. That has happened before on several things. There's a beard company called Beardscape, and then you have the Brio Beardscape.
Wow, I didn't realize
confused.
Yeah, I didn't realize they were different.
Are you? Do you watch boxing, Dan Mayer? My
mouth's still a little numb. It's been a long time. I mean, obviously, Holyfield. When Tyson bit the ear off of Holyfield? Like I remember all those things. It's been a long time. So no, not recently. How about you?
I'm a major boxing fan. The heavyweight division right now is as good as it was back then. We've got Deontay Wilder. We have Tyson Fury. We have Anthony Joshua. We got the first Mexican heavyweight boxing champion of the world. I love where it's at right now. Of course, the olden days is where it's been good. And hello, Ben. Hello, Philip. Those are the classics, right? Those are the most times you'll never be able to duplicate a Tyson. You'll never be able to duplicate a Muhammad Ali. In sports, this always happens, right? The current generation will always say that the last one was better, right? People that love LeBron James, Michael Jordan supporters are going to hate them. No, he could never make it in that game. It's just different. If you appreciate sports, appreciate what you have in front of you, right? Appreciate the time that it's in. I don't like that idea of always comparing them and being like, boxing's not what it was. Basketball isn't the same. They're soft. It is what it is. I loved watching boxing back then. I love watching boxing now. I really enjoy boxing now. You got some other guys that even in the smaller weights that are a lot of fun to watch. But 4 major contenders in the heavyweight championship right now is really, really cool. Deontay Wilder can knock out anybody in the history of the world with one punch. He's not technical. He's not skilled. He's just a puncher. Tyson Fury is crazy mechanics, crazy foundation, wild man. He was literally a gypsy. That's like his whole pride of everything. Anthony Joshua is this like chiseled Greek god of a man. And then we have a former champion from Mexico who's got the biggest gut beer belly of all time. He's the everyman's guy. It's great. I enjoy watching boxing. So did I like it back then? Yes, of course. Same with basketball. I love watching LeBron James play. I also love watching Michael Jordan play, right? This documentary right now, The Last Dance, is phenomenal. And if you guys do not subscribe, there's a channel called Jimmy High Roller, all right? Jimmy High Roller. Dan, you can tell me Ruiz should even be in the ring. Yeah, Ruiz, Ruiz does not look like a boxer. He's not exactly in shape. He's an interesting character. But guys, there's a channel called Jimmy High Roller, and he breaks down basketball. He dropped a Michael Jordan video today. Listen, and he breaks down like stats that nobody really talks about. Listen to this stat with Michael Jordan. So we all know he won 6 championships.
What?
A lot of people don't know he was the scoring champion all 6 of those years. All right, take care, Funk.
I thought I'm only on episode 3. I thought he only had 5.
Yeah. The Last Dance. Yeah, it seems like it's falling apart. Spoiler, sorry.
Yeah.
Spoiler.
Dang it.
But all 6 championships, he was the league MVP, the finals MVP. He was the scoring champion. Other than Michael Jordan, there have been 4 people in the history of the NBA that were scoring champions and won the championship. 4 people. And Jordan did it 6 times.
Here's what I think. I think you've got if you recognize athletics and professional athletics for the money, when the money's involved at that level, you can only expect improvement, overall athleticism improvement through the years. Even though, and then where Jordan may be an outlier in that scenario, in general, I'd say they're just getting better. How do you make the team? You're better. And with enough of that driving it, I'd say that they'd have modern era would have to probably over. Who knows though? It's just an interesting conversation.
Yeah, but what this is doing, I think, is going to bring out the appreciation for Jordan. The funny thing is, these tapes have been sitting around for how long now? 20 years?
Oh, yeah.
They've been sitting because Michael Jordan did not give permission for them to be released. Do you have any idea when Michael Jordan, the exact day he gave permission for those tapes to be released?
Boy, I don't. Right when COVID, maybe March 1st?
No. The day of the celebration parade for LeBron James winning a championship in Cleveland. The day LeBron James had a celebration parade for winning the championship in Cleveland, Michael Jordan said, yes, go ahead and make the documentary. Woo! Love that. Love that. Crazy thing, too, Michael Jordan averaged 40 points in 6 different playoff series.
You say games?
Series.
So, wow.
Michael Jordan made the All-Star game his second year in the league with playing 2 games because he broke his ankle on his second game.
That's amazing.
In his second year. I mean, there's so many stats that you can go just crazy through that list with, man. It's unbelievable. And I love that so much. The competitor, Michael Jordan, when LeBron won, he was like, all right, I know this GOAT discussion is going to begin. Drop the tape. Give them the film. Let's remind them. And if you ask people, right, what was the worst part of Jordan's game? What was his weakest part of his game? Most people would say his 3-point shooting. Michael Jordan, in a season, averaged 42% from 3 and shot 263s. Mr. Pizza Face, yeah, you're correct there. I meant the finals MVP. So Jordan won the finals MVP. Jordan won in a season the league MVP, the finals MVP, the scoring champion, first team All-NBA, first team All-NBA defensive player too. That's crazy. Had to go back on the video on Wild Willies. I shot it back in March of 19. Back then, they were out of Georgia in a subdivision of Manscaped. That's crazy. Chris, is that the same company as the Manscaped trimmer? Is that what I'm picking up? The trimmer? AK says, what about hair shampoo conditioner that have silicone? Is that a different kind? Those ones are fine, actually. Most women use silicones in their hair. Most women do. It's very rare when they don't.
They get the glossy. They get the look.
Yep. I used to call it hot girl hair. You could see a girl from behind and be like, oh, she's going to be attractive just by looking at her hair.
I don't want to go back too far, but are you too young to have ever done baseball, basketball cards, anything like that?
Oh, I still have thousands and thousands and thousands. I was a huge collector.
And I hate to bring it up without, I'm sure with modern day, there's a documentary on Netflix all about collecting cards. And
really?
Oh, it's kind of like a guy's, his dad was big into the card business, owned a shop. It's like a little bit dramatic with that, but the way they were like, I had no idea about just printing sheets of like Ken Griffey Jr. rookie card, like just printing money essentially back then when they were doing it. It kind of gives you a bad feeling. But totally, on Netflix, it was all about baseball card trading and all the old baseball card shows. And like people used to collect boxes. Like they'd have a box that'd be like $89, 86 tops was my first year for baseball. And like you go to these baseball card stores now, and you know, if they had appreciated like they did for our parents, they would have been hundreds of dollars. And they're like $10 because so many people did it.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, I love collecting cards. Vinny P says that's why the saying he's the Michael Jordan of. Yeah, exactly. It's he's a freak, especially what he did and the way he improved. I mean, we could go on all night, and I enjoy doing that. Let me see here. Okay, different. Okay, so different than Manscaped. Okay. All right, good to know there. Good to know. Trademark of the website. They're separate companies, but from an in-source. Interesting. I think there's more digging to do here on the good old Wild Willies. Okay. On the good old Wild Willies. Sorry, not the trimmer. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. And I saw another question that I wanted to touch on here. Where did this go? All right. Come on. It's not. Where did this go here? Okay, yes. TYT says, have you noticed all the best beard conditioners seem to be sold out these days? So, twofold answer here for why they are sold out these days. Number one, because of channels like this, beard conditioners are more popular than ever because they're amazing. If you try a beard conditioner, you're like, oh my gosh. Yeah, he's right. It's amazing. Number two, beard companies do not make their own wash or conditioner. Oh my gosh, Dan, you're telling me it's okay that companies don't make their products? Yes. If you are a beard company making your own in-house conditioner and wash, that's pretty terrifying unless they have an extensive history of education with washes and conditioners. Water-based products should not be made by people that are just looking things up or trying things at home. They should be sourcing them out. And is that okay? Yes, they better be. Otherwise, you should be terrified for your beard. That's really
that water. It's got to be lab clean.
Right.
Yeah,
professional, lab clean, and the ingredients are making a beard oil is simple. Get some carriers. You can't mess that up. Now we're talking about the scents. Now we get to dabble in a little bit more dangerous area there. Later, Vinny P. But washes and conditioners, water-based products are very difficult to make. So the reason why that many of them are sold out is because they are sourcing them to a lab and they order in bulk. That bulk gets sold out and then they have to wait for that lab to reproduce them. They don't want to order too many because they don't have a crazy long shelf life. So you don't want them to stay there. So there's lots of layers to that. But the two reasons is they don't make their own. They have to get it from a lab. And it is very popular right now. Okay, Dan, do 5 White Claws count as my gallon of water for the day? I'm up to 60 ounces. Hey, there's water in it, right?
Sure.
Yeah, there's water in it. That was always my argument on another thing that really upset me is people say like, I got rid of beard oil. I only use beard butter because there's oil in it already. Oh yeah. Just because there's an ingredient in there does not mean it acts in the same way. Just because there's oil in beard butter does not mean that it acts like beard oil, right? Just because the number one ingredient and Vinny G's joking. Vinny G loves to put jokes. This is not at Vinny G. Just because White Claw's number one ingredient is a water does not mean it works like a water. So thank you, Vinny G, for the humor. If anybody doesn't know, like, oh, he's shooting him down. No, he knows exactly.
Get rid of him.
Vinny P, quick question before I go. On conditioner, what are your top? So number 1 is Beard Octane, Vinny P. Number 2 is Chesapeake Ultra and Command. Those are my 2 main ones. Number 3 is Detroit Grooming. Then after that, I have like Husky. I have a couple of other companies that I really enjoy. Bad Dog Beard Co. is really good. But number 1 is Beard Octane, best of all time. Number 2 is Chesapeake, Vinny. Vinny P. White Claw and Beard. Got people asking that back to back. Yeah, Yep, right. There's water. It's got to be good for your beard, right?
I don't know what would the police officer that pulled you over and gave you a breath. He probably doesn't count that the same way because there's some
Officer,
other stuff in there too, right?
yeah, I was drinking water. Does
Hey,
drinking juice count? Does drinking juice count? No. So juice does not count. Juice is oftentimes, as when you're talking about hydration, it's oftentimes as bad as pop. There's tons of sugar in there. I'm not saying don't drink juice, but when you're talking about terms of water intake, unfortunately, juice does not count. I have found one thing that is interesting that usually counts for water intake is black coffee. Most professionals count black coffee as water intake, not with creamer, not with sugar, not with all that, but straight up black. I don't drink coffee, so I don't know personally, but experts, doctors have said when you're calculating your water intake, you can use black coffee. You ever drink black coffee, man?
I did it during that diet last summer. That was black coffee and tea I could have. That was only non-water that I could drink.
Okay. Did you like the coffee?
It was better than nothing. I could have like 1 cup in the morning or 2 cups. So it was good. I did it every day. I looked forward to it.
Okay. Now, what about tea? Was it you had to make the tea, or what is it?
It was just like an English breakfast tea, any kind of tea, but you just couldn't put anything but hot water and tea. Like you weren't gonna add any milk or anything like that.
Yeah. Okay.
I usually like my tea with. I haven't been drinking tea much lately. It's been years, but I like an orange spice tea with a little milk in it back in the day.
Okay. Yeah, no tea for me. Yuckos. Too natural. Does coffee stunt your beard growth? I don't think so. I don't know anything behind that to say that it would. So no, I don't. Coffee stunt hair growth? I don't know. I can't say yes or no to that one.
I mean, there's caffeine in it, so caffeine, maybe a little bit. Probably not. It's definitely not as good as probably drinking regular water.
Yeah, there's actually studies that show caffeine can stimulate hair growth.
Oh,
it is. Yeah, literally. So some people added in like beard growth serums and stuff like that. So there is something about that. Yeah. So one of the things, if you're taking biotin, I talked about this in my video, is you do not want to take biotin with caffeine or after caffeine or before caffeine, because your body can only process B7 or caffeine at once. They can't do both of them. So you want to make sure you're not doing that one. Did I miss the Death Nut Challenge? No. Luckily for you, it's on Saturday, so you still have a lot of time. You could go do something else. You could come back. You could probably do another thing.
Post Death Nut Challenge right now. Look at these smiles. We're both getting upright. We're smiling.
Yeah, I'll be good to go. Is it bad for your beard though, the silicone and head hair? So it depends. It's not just the silicone that would make the head hair shampoo and the head hair conditioner bad for your beard. It's more so the heavy ingredients that they use. Head hair conditioner especially is meant to coat your hair more so than beard conditioner. And the wash is more penetrating than the beard wash. So it's not exactly the type of silicone that makes it worse. There are some bad ones in head hair. Man, washes and conditioners are such a loaded question there. So not really, but they aren't good for it because of other reasons. What is Grotein? Grotein was a gimmick scheme by this company called Beard Guys that they were selling their beard oil. They said, we're selling our beard oil with Grotein. Terrible.
Never mind.
Yeah, we got a storm coming tonight too. It was blowing. Do you know that?
No, I saw the wind. I did. I heard the wind chimes. Stuck my out the window.
All right, so Wild Willie's has capsules with both biotin and caffeine. Yeah. There was another company that was doing that, and they reached out to me, and they're like, hey, can you supply me with your research behind this? And I did. I don't know them. I don't work with them. I'm not paid by them, but I was nice. I supplied it. They've changed their capsules now. So, yeah, it's a funny one. Where would you rate Beard Brand and their oil nourishing in regards to the price? Well, their white line is $15. That's the market average. they are right there with everybody. Nobody ever questions the quality of Beard Brand. It's always the price because their gold line is 31 or whatever. So great. The white line is wonderful. It really is wonderful. I just watched this girl do the Death Nut Challenge like it was nothing. You got to make sure you're watching the Death Nut Challenge 2.0. 2.0. I have not seen anybody that has done the 2.0 like it was nothing. I've seen people absolutely like dying and going crazy. Any money down on who can go the longest? No, it's Adam. We all know it's Adam. Yeah. We have a pro in our midst. Adam K, who's in the chat right now. I thought he was leaving, but he came back and said something a bit ago. So it's definitely going to be Adam.
You know, I learned that, and maybe you already knew this, Dan, but like the reason you want to chew those up really well is so that the oil, the capsaicin, you get the oil in your mouth more than having it go to your gut. Like that one time I was telling you about how it like started like killing me. I think after we had the scorpion or something like that.
Yeah,
I think it was because I didn't chew enough, and so all that started happening in my stomach rather than in my mouth.
Yeah, and somebody left that as like a comment tip, I think, on our group, right?
Yeah. Sometimes the mayor I have to find things for myself. Go my own way, if you would.
What do you prefer between Old Money and Temple Smoke? Both. Their scents are wonderful. Beard Brand, Gold Line. Everybody loves them. He said it was the 2.0. What's up, Jonathan? And that he will send a link. Sounds good, Jesus. And I don't doubt them, but just look up you can look up channels that are dedicated to heat channels, like the professionals, and they've done the Death Nut 2.0, and it was like the worst of the worst for them. So
great.
Okay. So so Steve says there was a girl that did it, but they split the challenge. They only ate one nut. Some of these levels have 4. So if they're only doing 1, then that's not the full challenge that we will be partaking in. So, and the mayor will be able to give some feedback on this one too. So Dan, any other adults where you teach ever take jabs at you, like when you're going to shave? How do you handle that? Well, we've talked about it a few times on this channel where I kind of changed the beard culture at our school, where it's just known, it's just accepted that I have a channel, that I'm proud of my beard. So no, I don't really have anybody that takes shots at that. But I would say in general, I just don't care. I mean, I would giggle at them. Like, when are you going to shave that? I would just laugh at them. I'd probably make a smart comment back to them. Like, I don't know, when you're going to shave that ugly smirk off your face or something. I don't know. That's probably how I would do it. Or I would just giggle and turn around. Mayor, what are your thoughts on that? If somebody were to say to you, hey, when are you going to shave your beard?
I don't know. Like, yeah, nobody, not really much at all. I mean, I feel like doesn't it feel like it's been a while since you were at school? But it has been a while. But nobody at work really. Mostly just my mother-in-law is the only one still fighting in that ring.
Yeah,
and even she's kind of calmed down on it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Nick says, yeah, Nick, I love that channel. I actually commented on his video today. He posted a video from this same company about their corn nuts. Adam K actually has them. Great channel. Great channel. Gary says, I've never met anyone who could care less what people think than Dan. He really don't care. I don't. I have a video coming out next week about that. I really don't. And I think because of that, a lot of people think that I come off as like arrogant or cocky or highly confident or whatever. I just refuse to let anybody else influence my mood. Like that doesn't make sense to me. Like, my family, we found what works for us and what makes us happy. My life, I found what works for me and makes me happy. Why would I ever let somebody try to influence that and bring me down? It just doesn't make sense to me. So I don't care what people say. I use this quote all the time, but I really live by it, is your opinion of me is none of my business. Yeah. I'll say the beard isn't for you. That's true. Yeah. Somebody says a negative comment about your beard. The beard's not for them. You know?
It's true.
It's for you.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, if somebody's going to say that, they probably aren't very well, don't care what they don't. What is their motivation, I guess, when it gets
right.
done?
Right. And then Corey, I was actually talking to somebody about this today. It may have been the mayor. But thank you guys for this social interaction. Makes me feel normal for a few hours. Yeah. Monday night, Command's Corner, we ended a little bit different. We got into some good old-fashioned sports banter. We were talking Tom Brady. I was taking some shots at guys. They were taking some shots at me. And I had a couple guys message me, and they're like, hey, man, I hope that you don't think that was personal. I'm like, dude, I'm a bro. I'm a guy. Like, sports banter. Like, we've been socially so distanced that people forgot, like, it's okay to have banter. Like, it's okay to be like, hey, this won't exactly, like Gary Lewis making a joke there. Patriots won't win 6 games. And then it's such a unique situation. If we were in a bar and we were talking crap about Tom Brady and I was throwing crap back about you, it'd be the greatest thing ever, man. It's like put your arms around each other and stuff. But like that made me feel normal on Monday to talk crap with my friends. Like that made me feel normal. This makes me feel normal. It's healthy. It's needed. It's wonderful. You know what I mean?
I do. You got me thinking about Patriots, though. I'm gonna say Tampa Bay and New England have the same record at the end of the season. I know it's out there. I don't know. What did we just do? What did we just get into?
What?
I just that's just how I feel. That's just
it's okay. People are allowed to feel wrong.
But the Tampa Bay's not gonna just miraculous. I mean, they had some pieces in place on offense. They're gonna swing up, but I don't think it's any more than New England swings up. I don't know. Just wouldn't that be an amazing shot though if they ended up at the end of the season the same record?
It is a quarterback league. When you bring in a great quarterback, everybody elevates around you. They are going to win. Mayor. Oh, Mayor. Some people are saying it is it's the year of the Lions.
Some people say it every year.
Dan, you're one of the most influential people. I watch all of your videos and not supported my journey more than you know. Okay, thank you. I think you probably messed up a word there, but thank you. All right. If you don't like it, well, there are 22K of us on the day that is for it. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, I forgot Vinny G's comment. I love this. My father told me years ago, you will not be friends with everyone. Just remember, if they don't want to be your friend, it's their loss. And I've said that forever too. Not everybody's going to like me. And that's okay. That's all right. I'm okay with that. If you're doing something where everyone likes you, you're not doing it right. There's something wrong there. So, yeah, I agree. Eagles fly by. What people don't get, it's a running back league. No, it's not. That's a lie.
There is a
lie.
I've been slipping into watching videos like Facebook or whatever. There's some guy reacting to the Eagles' second round pick this year. They went viral because they didn't get a quarterback. Whatever it was, this guy flipped out. It was crazy.
Yeah, well, that's like the Packers drafting the quarterback with 4 years left on Aaron Rodgers' contract. Yeah, people are going crazy for that. Going crazy.
But it's a quarterback league, so that goes right in line with that theory, right?
Yeah, right. And that's what they did before. They drafted Aaron Rodgers with Brett Favre still having multiple years left. Oh, yeah, that's right. The Eagles did draft Jalen Hurts. That's right. Alabama, Oklahoma, Alabama. Yeah, but they did. Everybody knows it's a fullback league. Well, one of my good friends is a Pro Bowl fullback, so I would have to agree on that. It's a QB league that's on a rookie contract. That does help. If you can snag somebody on a crazy contract, if you guys want to look up crazy contracts, look at the NBA.
Scottie Pippen.
That one. But look up Giannis Antetokounmpo. Look up his contract right now. You'd be pretty surprised where Giannis's contract falls.
Antetokounmpo, and I only know that because Owen is always the Bucks on M2K,
and they keep saying it over and over again.
Yeah, it's his only guy, so I go Lakers with
LeBron.
LeBron. And
AD.
yeah, Anthony he's awesome. You know, that's good.
Giannis.
You're doing that again. I probably had 10 different doses throughout the day today. I just hit it every couple hours. Just gonna do the best I can. I don't want to embarrass myself, but even if I embarrass myself, that'll be memorable. That's interesting to watch.
It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good time. Mahomes is on his rookie contract. That's wild. That's one of the things in sports that's interesting is when people outplay their contract. Like the Michael Jordan, for a long time, he was not in the top 50 paid in the league, and he was winning MVPs. That's crazy. That's why the Scottie Pippen thing hurt him so badly, is he was said, like, I gave up so much. I didn't try to sit out. I didn't try to do any of that. That was a big one. Best leave-in conditioner, Beard Octane. Beard Octane. All right. Dan, who was the baseball player that played his career at minimum upfront pay, but the vast majority of his contract paid out over a lifetime? I've heard that story, but I'm not sure. Sean Law, do you know the answer to that since you were a professional baseball player? Hey, Mayor, what your beard growth day to this day? Do you know what he's asking there, Mayor?
Usually it's something around like, have I trimmed, and like how long, like to the day, do I know how long I've been growing a beard? I'd have to look at it. We'd have to look at what our first episode was last summer. It's like June 20 something or other, I think, that we did our first one. So it's almost May. Is it? Yeah. We're coming up on the beardiversary.
Yeah. Coming up on my birthday.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, my birthday is May 11th, which is on a commands corner.
Ooh.
First time I've said that. May 11th, you guys, is my date of birth, and that's on a commands corner. Ooh.
That's exciting.
Who was the last player to be top dollar as the number one pick in the NFL draft? I don't quite understand the question.
Like, over their career, did they make the most, or like at that moment when they signed?
Who was the last player to be top dollar as the number one pick? I don't fully follow that one. So looking forward to Saturday. It's going up on 75 inches.
You're looking forward to it, right? Dan, you're excited, kind of.
I'm excited for the entertainment value.
Not the pain.
No, I'm not at all.
No. And there will be pain.
Yeah, not at all. Oh, okay. So they're talking about before they put in the rookie salary. Yeah, is it Sam Bradford? I remember him getting a huge contract, and he didn't quite work out that well. He didn't turn out to be. He was a little injury prone. That's always interesting in sports too, when somebody should be amazing, but they're injury prone. I threw out a favorite NBA or favorite NFL player on Monday, and I said it was, and I still believe this, it's Larry Fitzgerald, wide receiver out of Arizona. But if I had to give you probably my most entertaining player to watch on the field, off the field, it would be Marshawn Lynch. I have a huge bro crush on Marshawn Lynch.
I just remember, I'm always going to say Barry Sanders and the way he created, when he had the Lions block. I mean, they did all right for him, but he made his runs. He created that with his. He was amazing. He was so fun to watch.
Yeah, he single-handedly brought them to a playoff game.
Yep.
Yeah, and I also said, somebody asked me on Monday, what players do you wish stayed longer in the history of the NFL that retired too early? I said the top two ever are both Lions.
Sanders and
Megatron, Calvin Johnson.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, wow. Those would be my ones. Dan, what kind of equipment do you use for streaming and for videos? Well, for streaming, I have a Logitech 4K Pro camera right here. Streaming on this platform for YouTube, you're only allowed 780. And then for videos, I use a Canon M50 camera, and I use a Movo mic. And that's about it. I got two different lenses. And that's it. Nothing too crazy here. Oh, and I do, for streaming, I use a Snowball mic.
What's the size? How big is a file for like a 10-minute video uploaded? And is it a gigabyte? Is it not even okay?
I don't know.
Doesn't even matter anymore with the way storage is.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't save my videos. Who is your most influential beard reviewer on YouTube, Dan C? If I'm answering honestly, myself. I don't like to feel that I'm influenced by anybody. If anything, I avoid what everybody else is doing and try to do my own thing. One thing you'll never see from me is me copying anybody at all. Scuba being the biggest, of course. I don't think there could be anybody more of an opposite of Scuba than myself. So I really don't think that anybody has influenced me at all. And then I'll get to a question for you, Mayor. Do you need a powerful PC for editing? I have a Microsoft Surface Pro. So I have like this little computer. Works great for me. You want to take this question, Mayor?
Have you ever been in a beard competition? Are you planning to go to one? I have never been in one as a competitor. I did go to one at the end of February this year. Burrs Brews Lumberjack Fest in Old Town Lansing, Michigan. And it was awesome. Learning about the different categories and all that. And it's just a fun, good time. I don't know if I plan to ever be in one. It would I know there's certainly like categories for all sorts of things that I could probably get into that. But just not even a year into just any beard. I'm thinking about going into competitions. If it's anywhere, it's in the future. If it's down the road, it's an exit that I can read on a map. But, I can't, even think about that. I got a long road ahead if I was going to do that.
Awesome. Dan, how long does it take you to make a video? Lovely, dude. Thank you. It all depends. So the vast majority of my time is researching and preparing for a video. I just filmed a video today. Let me show you guys my notes for that video that I did today. It's pretty outrageous. All right. So here, this is literally my video from today. All right. You guys watching? I filmed it. It'll go up next Wednesday. Okay. That's my video from today, guys. So my most amount of time preparing is the most amount of time is always preparing. And then I set up how I'm going to film. Then I actually film it. Then I edit it. Then I upload it. Then I optimize it by putting a title, description, tags, all that stuff. Then I make a thumbnail and then I post it. So there is there's a lot that goes into it there. There's a lot that goes into it, but I enjoy every bit of it. I enjoy every bit of it. But for me, I will never put up a video unless I know exactly what I'm talking about. So that's a big one.
You feel
go ahead, man.
Go ahead. I was gonna say, is the thumbnail like the bow on the present after you wrapped it? Like kind of fun. Like I know you enjoy that.
A lot of people don't. Some people say that's the worst part. I like it. I like kind of being an artist with it. So yeah, I like it. Our World's a Viewable event. Usually, yes. Usually different like beard clubs will live stream it. So usually there is. When was your first tattoo and what is it? So my first tattoo was when I was in college. I had made the national water polo team, which was a really big deal for me. It was a huge honor. And we got to travel all over the world, travel all over the country. And I got a tattoo of the water polo team. I got my number, my water polo number on there. It's a water polo ball. So for me, it was when I was in college and I made the Team USA water polo team. I never made the final Olympic cut. I was on essentially, if you guys don't know how like Olympic teams work, is you have a national program. They have like a pool of players and then they narrow it down to the Olympic team. I got cut from that Olympic team pool, but I was right there, right? Soccer, if they bring 12 players, they usually have a pool of like 24. Water polo, we usually same thing. So that was my first tattoo. I believe I was 21 years old when that happened. I was just getting real good at it. Are you and Scuba chill? Me and Scuba are very close friends. We text every single day. He calls me randomly. I don't usually like to talk on the phone, but I'll answer when Scuba answers. He messages me on online all the time. So yes, me and Scuba are really good friends. When I say that we're opposite, that's not a bad thing. I think that's an amazing thing. You need to carve out your own lane and find what you do. Well, here's a good question. My favorite athlete that could have been one of the best was always limited by injuries. Tracy McGrady. Yeah, Tracy McGrady was a freak when he came out. Everybody thought he was the next Jordan. You know, everybody thought he was that dude. You know, he was big. Lawrence Taylor, LT. Yeah, I remember watching him. All right. And yeah, big thing for me. That's funny. I was actually just talking to Doug about this today. I hate clickbait. Clickbait is one of the worst things in the world for me. We live in a YouTube world. If I'm going to review a company, I'm going to put the name of the company and review at the end. If I'm going to talk about a topic, I'm going to put the title of the topic. It gets me. Mayor, are there any videos? Let's go outside of the beard world. Are there any videos that you watch that get you on clickbait?
Oh, well, when I was big into Pokemon Go, like they would, you know, the new thing would be out and they would say, I got it. Or they would steal, like for their thumbnail, they would steal the factory image or the fake image and put it on certain things. And it would draw you right in, but they didn't have it and you didn't have it. You know what I mean? Like, so that's just an example. It's everywhere.
Yeah. Do you have more than one tattoo? I do. I have 3 tattoos. Scuba's story is a trip. So I learned about a scam. It's the meat truck salesman or the meat van salesman. Have you heard of this? Mayor?
Yeah. No, I thought I sent you I've gotten a couple stories like sent to me about some of a meat vendor in Kalamazoo, Michigan doing stuff. I don't know about a meat van. I think it was a tent situation. So what's the meat van?
Like a guy drives around in this van with like a little freezer in the back. It's like, I got top meat and I'm going to give it to you for a low price, but it's just bad meat.
Yeah.
What year were you on the national team? And again, if you look up like the Olympic roster or whatever, I'm not on there, but national team, I was on that from 2009 until 2011. And there's a couple newspaper articles. If you just look up my name and water polo, you'll find some articles talking about the national team. You'll find some when I was in a huge tournament, a couple other things here. My brother was an alternate. That's crazy, Sean. That's awesome, man. Do you read notes? Nope. Everything I do is off of memory. I don't have any prompt. I don't have any screen or anything out there. It's all off of memory for me. Scuba's funny, 2 different styles, and that's okay. 100%. You've never, ever, ever in the history of this channel heard me criticize Scuba. I think what he does is great. It's different than me, but it is absolutely great. I do too, John. When things get too clickbaity, I stop too. When somebody every other week is the best, my favorite, this, that, it's like, you can't have a new favorite every week. Or I like to watch randomly fishing videos. And I was following the channel and he was like, my best catch ever. And then the next week, my greatest catch of all time. And it's like, you're throwing that around a little bit too much. You know, if it's like beard products, it can't be your favorite every month with a new one. That's you lost that value. So same one there. But yeah, I put that question up on Instagram the other day. I randomly love fishing videos, like love with a passion watching fishing videos.
Fishing I've always liked shows. I mean, it's like, it definitely is if my sons would watch it and then we go out and do it, it sure is different for real because they can cut to the highlights. But like, especially when they would go like world traveling fishing and some of these like crazy game fish, it's intense, you know, trying to bring in a marlin or all that's, you know, just amazing sailfish, kind of a cool experience.
Yeah. So that's funny. I'll get there in just a second. The super chat. I love random fishing spot videos. Like I watched the video the other day and it was one of my favorites. It was a guy fishing off the side of a highway in Florida. You know, those little like water reservoirs, those little like drainage. And he was killing fish, just slaying them in there. I like those kind of videos. Hidden spots, random things where fish are just eating stuff and getting fat. I love those videos. Love them. Defined Beard Co. says, give away a pack of bad meat on me. Oh, man. Thank you. That is worth a good laugh. But I didn't know about that scam. And Scuba was like, just Google meat van scam. And it's everywhere. It's a huge thing. I had no idea.
Just lower grade. I'm sure it's just low grade
Yeah.
meat. They buy cheap and sell high.
Yeah. Yeah. My YouTube obsession has become Mark Riblet. Have you heard of him? I have not, Nick. Who's Mark Riblet? I do not know who that human is. Then would you ever consider getting a tattoo of Scuba's face? If so, where would you get it at? No. The mayor is an even better friend of mine than Scuba. The mayor I would consider my best friend, and no, I would not get a tattoo of the mayor's face.
I would not want you to get a tattoo of my face. I just don't think that we need to go there.
No. So I've watched Major League Fishing videos, but only the videos where the competitors get in fights. They get in like verbal altercations. Like, why'd you pull up here, man? You had all this miles. You saw I was casting here. This is my water. Those are so good. So
that
good.
happens on our lake up north all the time. Like people love fishing off of our dock, like out and then coming into the dock. And it's a great spot for bass. Luke caught his first fish ever. It was just giant largemouth bass. Hit the lure as he's lifting it up out of the water. Hit it.
Came out of the water.
Yeah, I have a picture. It's amazing. The fish grows every year. I think I've talked about it once before, but like. Hit the lure. Yeah, they just live under the dock, but they'll fish right out there. You get up in the morning. Before we had kids, I was getting up at 4:35 and going out and just being on the lake in the morning when it would.
Oh,
that's beautiful. We're thinking about actually heading up there, kind of take care of the place a little bit up there, and just be there for a while. I probably could get out fishing again.
Yeah, that'd be great. That would be great. River Monsters is a great show. So you know how you go through with a couple, you have like a show that you binge and you're obsessed with. Ours right now is River Monsters. We had seen so many random episodes. We are watching from the current, we're working our way backwards. And the newest season was Ocean. He got out of the river and went into the ocean and the salt water and stuff. So we love River Monsters. Love.
Is that the show where he went downtown like Paris and was fishing like the Seine, like and was pulling up like bikes and stuff like that? Is it on Netflix?
No. So,
okay.
Or it might be on that. I don't think it's on Netflix. River Monsters is this world-renowned fisherman. He's like super highly respected, and he goes to different places in the world and investigates deaths that seem to be caused by fish. So he'll get a story that's like 2 men found dead, and it'll show like a type of bite that they have. And so his job is to find out what fish killed him.
I think I saw a South America episode once where they went into like a tribal community and near the Amazon.
Such a good show. And it's usually that almost every one is a tribal community and near the Amazon. Jeremy Wade is his name. For a long time, it was all arapaimas. Do you know what an arapaima is?
No.
It's massive fish. It'll like knock you. I can kill you by like ramming into you. And it was so funny because it's like every episode, me and Sam would joke. And we're like, oh, it's the arapaima. So favorite comedian, Theo Von is my favorite comedian. I connect with him on a soul level. I, of course, love Dave Chappelle. I love Kevin Hart. I love Cat Williams. There's so many I could go through that I really enjoy. But my favorite is Theo Von, and it's not even close. What about you, Mayor? Favorite?
Gosh, I don't know. I was trying to think. Let's see, like obviously Steve Martin. There's a guy I actually went and saw, Richard Jenny. I think he passed away since then. And then who's the guy who did the whole thing about like the receipt for the donut? And it was like real no affect to the way he spoke.
He died. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Why am I blanking right now? A dog is forever in the push-up position.
I went and bought I bought a donut.
Mitch Hedberg.
Mitch Hedberg, you give me donut, I give you money, you give me donut, end of transaction.
Yeah. My favorite, yeah, that's a good one. My favorite, and I tell this to students all the time, the dog is forever in a push-up position. And he just looks, and then he goes on to a new joke that is completely unrelated. Completely unrelated.
But it works because you're trying so hard to figure out what he's going for.
Yeah. So one of my favorites is Ralphie May, too. Do you know Ralphie May?
Yeah.
Another one who died, but he's hilarious. He oftentimes crossed the line and wasn't exactly appropriate and stuff, but so funny. So funny.
You know, that's a big part of a good comedian is where are they at with that line?
Yeah.
You know, you want them to push towards it, dance on it, and then maybe at the end they jump over a little bit, you know, but you don't just go over it.
And that's what comedy is for. I'm so sick of like outrage culture that's like, oh, you can't say that. No, that's what comedy is for. Comedy is to push those bounds, to let people into that world, to feel it a little bit, to feel uncomfortable, but relate and laugh to it.
Right.
You know? Like Dave Chappelle's skit on Netflix got so much heat for being so controversial. It was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. Yeah, that's a good one. The escalator can only become stairs. Sorry for the convenience. Yeah, if an escalator breaks down, it can only become stairs. Sorry for the convenience. How much money would someone have to pay you to shave off your beard? So this is a question I get asked commonly. And my answer is different than most people because I have a lot wrapped into my beard. For me, I've said it for a long time, and it may be higher now. If someone offered this to me today, I don't think I could take it, so I would have to alter it. So for a long time, my number was $250,000, $250K. But if someone truly came to me right now, let's say Gillette came to me and was like, hey, DanCBearded, we will sign a contract right now, $250,000 to shave off your beard, I think I would tell them no. Even though I could grow it back again, I could follow the journey, growing it back, all that stuff, I think I would tell them no for $250,000. I would have to really, like, if you're being real and someone sat down and offered me this amount of money, what I would have to do for that, I don't know. I don't think I could do it for $250K. We're probably pushing $500,000. What about you, Mayor? Yours a little bit different. Be on it. Give us a number. Somebody were to offer you a fat check right now. What would it need to be?
I don't know. That's a hard question.
Like, let's say I came to you and I said, hey, new segment. Well, you'd probably shave it if I asked for a new segment. Let's say somebody else came to you and was like, I'll give you $2,000 to shave your beard tomorrow, Mayor.
2,000? Make it 5 to 10.
Okay.
I mean,
all right. So Bearded Beta says 10K. That's about right. I'd say 5 to 10 is fair. Yeah,
I get so much out of being involved in this that it's hard to. It's a deep question, you know, and I'm just barely into it. But I have so much that I look forward to with this, and so much positivity, and just so much, especially in a time like this. But at any time, I just love doing it, you know, being a part of this. So
yeah, you'd be able to grow it back quicker and go. For me, I would lose all my like loyal people would be there; they'd be fine. But I'd lose that casual new viewer. When they tuned in, they'd be like, wait, this dude has a really short beard, you know? So that to me is valuable. Anthony Jeselnik, yes, I love Anthony Jeselnik. He was and Nick, you obviously know this, but he was a major writer before he became popular as a comedian. He was writing for huge shows, and then he really started doing his stand-up and taking off that way. So, yeah. And Dane Cook, I mean, people like to hate on Dane Cook, but when he was doing his thing, you had to give Dane Cook some respect, man. He was killing it. I was a massive fan. I'm not embarrassed to say it. Richard Pryor, Chevy Chase.
Oh, yeah. Richard Pryor. Chevy Chase. I just finished Community. I went through the Community and watched all of them. Chevy Chase and that wasn't so hot.
Yeah. Richard Pryor, and he's probably one of the most respected by comedians. When people talk about comedians are like, oh, yeah, Richard Pryor. Oh my gosh. I know Nick will know it. A couple other people. Who is the? Oh man, I'm blanking right now. Who is the comedian? It starts with a C. Not Clarice. Oh my gosh, it's right there. Who's the comedian that's known for ragging on other comedians? He would just dog them, just absolutely just go crazy on them. And he was friends with them. He wasn't the biggest name, but like in the world, not Eddie Murphy. No. He was just known for just not Carlos. Somebody's got this.
I know what you're talking about, but
Patrice. Yes, there it is. I got it. No one said it. I got it. Patrice O'Neal. If you guys don't know who Patrice is, look up Patrice. Hilarious. I was thinking Clarice, but no, Patrice. Yes, Patrice O'Neal. Oh my gosh, is he funny, guys? Look up Patrice O'Neal. He would just slay people. Yeah, the river monsters that freak me out the most are the ones that are like parasites that get inside people.
Yeah. Yeah. Nothing worse than having something sneak into your urethra.
Ooh, and that's, they're
never been there.
And they climb up the stream. Not good. Not good.
Just you try to handle that situation yourself for a little while before you had to go and have that hard conversation with the doctor.
Right. It must have been my detergent. It must have been I changed soaps. Too funny. Where did this go? How long will you let your beard go? What is your goal? I don't have any goal right now. So my goal is to enjoy where my beard is at. And for me, I want it to go bigger. And if I'm liking where it's at bigger, like right now, my beard is really long, nice and big out here, but it's really full down here, right? No, I don't think anybody would describe the bottom of my beard as wispy, right? It's not like it's really thin. So I'm just enjoying where it's at. And a couple people asked the mayor, are you doing a year to all this thing? And we get a lot of people in every week, so it's almost like we got to tell your same story. But what are your thoughts on your beard goal? Are you growing it out? Are you going to catch Dan C? Are you going to what are you doing there?
I guess I'm just doing my own thing. When I did the last summer when I started my very first beard, I kind of said, I would just let it go. I did, and I ended up trimming like towards like a month and a half in or a little bit. I don't have a long-term goal right now. My wife's Betsy's saying positives, and I don't want to just push past it. I take that, it took 9 months to get there on that. So I don't really have like a big goal. Like, just want it to look nice, and I want it to be something that when I walk out, I'm like feeling good about how I look. So yeah, no long-term goal. Who knows where it'll take me, but if you had ever told me before I would have any beard, I would be amazed. So it may not seem like much, but it's a huge, huge change or difference for me already.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Beautiful. Mayor, with the heat training,
yes,
his guys' Death Nut 2.0 challenge on Saturday, 13 million Scoville units. The challenge, I just put the hottest one in right now for the training. AK, look up my video. Look up DanCBearded terminal length. Terminal length will help you out there. Okay. 13 million Scoville units, but the challenge is chew for 15 seconds, sit for a minute. Chew for 15 seconds, sit for a minute, all the way through to the last one, sit for 5 minutes. No food, no water during that challenge. Have you started playing with training the heat without following with water, without following with a chaser at all?
Yeah, I it doesn't look very good, but for some reason I like to go open mouth, like let the air in a little bit, let air out. So I may look like a big old carp or something on Saturday.
Breather.
Yeah, but it does help.
That helps?
I don't know, maybe. It gives it a breeze.
I'm hot right now.
Yeah. And that was the scorpion one, the highest one, right?
Yeah. They've evened out to me.
Yeah, I agree. Isn't that weird? Carolina, I swear, if you were to look at it, to build up like a tolerance to it amongst peppers takes a while.
Yeah.
So,
are you guys treated like celebrities on the street yet? Are you recognized? Yeah, I got girls running up to me all the time. I got like paparazzi popping out of the bushes, and I'm like, dude, I'm with my family, ladies. Like, stop it. Stop it. I love my wife. All right. Leave me alone. The mayor's already treated like a celebrity. He's the mayor. Right? You go places, that's how he's known. No, I'm not treated like a celebrity. Have people recognize me? Yes. If I go to a mall around here, like we live near Great Lakes Crossing Mall in Auburn Hills, Michigan. If I go there, usually there's going to be one person that recognizes me that I don't know them. And they're like, Dan if I go to a zoo, there's going to be one person because it's almost to the point where if you have a beard and you're trying to find something to do with your beard, you're going to find a video of mine. Like that's just how it works. Now, not all guys with beards are looking, not all that, but I get recognized on an infrequent basis, but it happens. Mayor, what about you? Have you had any spots in the wild yet?
no, not really. Only Tim and parent teacher conferences telling me, "Hello, Mr. Mayor." That was the first one. Not really. Being a teacher in the community, you kind of get used to that already.
Yeah.
But I'm waiting. That would be exciting. The day that you see me at like a truck stop or somebody, that, and that's not why I do it, but it has to feel good. It's got to be cool.
Yeah, the first real time for me was a while ago. We were at the Cincinnati Zoo. So I started in the summer of 2018. And it was by the end of summer, I had people recognizing me. We were at the Cincinnati Zoo and we're waiting to go in. It's like right before opening and it's this big like huddle. And somebody yells out, "Did see?" And I was like, oh, shoot, that's cool. I was in a different state. It wasn't somebody from our school. It wasn't somebody from there. So that was that was pretty cool. And Everett says, does it bother you if someone says something or wants to ask for a picture or you basically get fanboyed or do you enjoy it? Full transparency here. I freaking love it. I love it with a passion. It makes me feel special. Anybody that knows that is not surprised by that. I'll talk to anybody. I'll enjoy. If someone recognizes me, man, especially if my wife's with me, I'm walking tall the rest of the day. Like I'm feeling good. So no, if they recognize me, amazing. If they want to talk to me, even better. If they want a picture with me, they just made my month. So I love it, man. I really do. And it's selfish for the reasons why I love it, but I can admit it. And yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Nah.
Adam K says, I'm your biggest fanboy. Oh, Adam K, thank you, man.
God.
Thank you, man. I'll be waiting for your wedding invite in the mail. I'm just kidding. I want to go to New York. That state is gross. I'm just kidding. It's the birthplace of the mayor.
It's nothing else.
Mayor, you got any plans the rest of the week? Got any house chores? Any treat yourself ideas to you?
I did make a crash run through the Home Depot. I got a toilet seat to repair or a toilet seat to replace. I got a leaky valve.
Is it what I replaced earlier in the year? Do you remember that?
No, yeah, we have 4 toilets now. It's a different one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then just a few other things around the house. Luke's birthday is Saturday, so we're getting kind of on board for how we're going to handle that and stuff. All those kind of things.
2nd?
May 2nd. Yep.
We'll have to give him like a real special shout out on the stream.
He'd love that. He keeps asking to just show up. It's a little late for him, but we'll figure something out.
Oh, he should be able to peek in at 9.
All right, I'm down with that.
Oh,
yeah.
I think for sure.
All right, he'll love that.
Oh, no question, dude. Oh man, Luke's personality. I hope he is himself on there.
Oh, who knows? The first time, probably not. But
that's what I figured. He'd probably be shy. 4 toilets. That's a lot of poop. Yeah, it's a lot of heat. Have you noticed yourself pooping more with this heat?
Yes, and
same.
And the process is different. It burns a little. I mean, just sorry guys, but it does. It's not going to be, as I'm working up to it, it's not going to be a normal thing.
No, it's different. It's different.
Also, when I've been doing these, they take care of appetite a little bit. You know, like
Yes.
you know, I'm not as hungry through the day.
Yeah, I agree. Which hat is your favorite? My favorite hat would be my 7-panel DanC hat. This is probably my second favorite one, but my 7-panel DanC hat would be the one. He said, of course you and Sam are on the list. Oh, shucks. Oh, shucks there. That would be a trip. I think it's next year. He's not getting married this year. They have it planned like way in advance, which is cool. But that's good. That's good. So birthday, anything else?
That's about it. Wrap up the week. Our job gets busy here towards the end of the week, as you know, checking papers and things like that. How about you? Anything exciting?
Question here. It says, you have a handful of people logo tattooed. How you feel about that? I love it. I encourage it. If you guys are considering it, please do and take a picture. That's amazing. For one, it's a cool logo. And if people don't know me, they're not going to be like, oh, look at that DanC tattoo. They're just going to say, oh, dude, you got a sweet beard tattoo. So it's a safe tattoo. You're not tattooing my face or anything. But yeah, I like it. I like it. So for us, we just got a bunch of stuff around the house. We did finally the garden center trip today. Got mulch, got bricks, got a bunch of other stuff. So it'll be kind of knocking that out. I think we got more rain coming tomorrow. So occupying the kids and keeping Sam sane during that. I'm legitimately fine during this. I don't care what happens. I'm good. I'm mentally happy and everything. But like keeping I think the wife happy and the wife sane and away from the kids for too much is like my priority number one. So I'm getting creative. I've made scavenger hunts around the house on the inside. I've set up wrestling matches like where we actually like promote it and like get going big. And I just try to be as creative as I can on those rainy days,
Sam's got that new puzzle. If she can tackle that's a toughie.
Oh, it'll be done in less than a week.
I tried to leave the edges a little bit together. I don't know if they stayed together in the box, but
so she's been on this puzzle kick, and I have a really hard time fathoming buying new puzzles. So 1,000-piece puzzle. Do you know how much like the average price is?
$20, $25.
$20, maybe a little bit less. She does them in like 3 days.
Yeah,
and then never uses them again. She doesn't frame them. She doesn't hang them. I have a really hard time spending $20 on that.
I agree.
Really hard time. In Tiki, we are trading puzzles. The mayor has actually been our puzzle plug. He has provided Sam with like a week and a half worth of puzzles right now.
And you would have thought it was a month because the one she's on now, we couldn't get past the border. Couldn't close it. We just picked at it and stuff, but it was like these Easter eggs that like, and then this is what I hate is the picture on the box was zoomed in on the puzzle. So you couldn't use the edges of the box as your guide.
Oh.
Yeah, so that really threw me off.
Yeah, she's good. We've got one that it's a 1,000-piece one, and it's like a beautiful like house and fall trees on the water, so it's like a duplicate of it, like the mirror of the water.
Yes.
She crushed it. So
and there's the one that's like the Scream painting that has all the brush strokes, and you have to follow the brush strokes, and they're all the same. Betsy helped me out with that like halfway through, and I ended up putting it away because she wasn't paying attention to the brush strokes. And she's putting it together, and it wasn't really lining up.
So you gave the 1,000-piece Christmas one. She knocked that out in a couple days. Then you gave like 3 other ones. It was like 100, a 300, and like a 500. She did those all today.
Yeah, I figured
those smaller ones. Like, geez, what a beast! What a beast!
Yeah, that's really an amazing skill because it definitely takes a ability of focus and a process and all that.
Yeah, for sure. It's shower time. Mayor, do you still got to take a bath tonight?
No, I'm good for the night.
You good? Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's about it for me. Just enjoying the time, making some videos, doing the normal thing, and enjoying it. Hopefully, locking down a new deck would be pretty good. Would be pretty good. Oh yeah, the DanC hat. Yeah, I hear you. And yeah, any last topics or anything you got for the people, Mayor?
No, I mean, we'll see you Saturday, rain or shine, whatever it is, and yeah,
Yep.
we'll get Luke on here for a second to say hi because that'll make his day.
Tell him it was a personal invite from me.
Okay,
And it was yeah, I would love for him to do that. I want to say a quick one more thing. Should all I have to do is apply beard oil after the shower? You take it as far as you want it, my friend. That is step number 1. Yes, combing it in. Step number 2. My advice would be, Omar, go through my playlist for beginner beards, and that would be the biggest thing I could say to you. But kind of last thing for me, if you guys are on the way out and you didn't hit the thumbs up, I would appreciate that. I didn't bring them up all night because they don't want to give them too much attention, and they're definitely gone by now. But shout out to those haters out there. I think we got a record tonight, Mayor. Is 6 thumb down? Yeah.
Oh,
we're getting better, baby. We're moving on up in the world.
Yes. It's okay.
Yeah,
We'll
you look at those bigger videos. What's that?
We'll do better next time for him.
Yeah. So I appreciate that. I have a feeling it had nothing to do with our stream, but YouTube loves controversial videos. So thank you guys. I do appreciate that, which is hilarious. So shout out to you guys. Shout out to you guys that made it to the end. We've been going for 2 hours and 20 minutes. Seems like 20. Yeah, Logan, a record is a record. Yes, a record is a record. That is true. So very true. Yeah, true, Nick. Well said. I know exactly what I'm picking up what you're putting down, my friend. Yes. All right. Tomorrow after work, Reaper dipped in Doom sauce with a tube of terror nut. Dude, I'm hurting after this one. This is it. Should we do one for the road, man?
Sure.
Do a combo?
Go to the combo.
Yeah. All right.
I still feel like
doing a combo here, guys. I got 2 big ones. Guys, Saturday, I think going to be the most eventful stream in the history of the channel.
What? You think?
Yep.
All right.
6 guys
to be a part of it.
Mayor, we have 6 people doing the Death Nut Challenge.
That is kind of crazy. You ready?
And thank you, David. We try our best to get to the questions. All right, guys. We're going to be training all week. Keep up the support. We need it. We will see you on Saturday. All right. Bye, guys.